Hello guys and dolls, welcome back for another video. Today I'm going to be reviewing the new OCC Dune generation, and I emphasize the Dune because something about like this whole thing and just the name reminds me of that 1995 movie The Doom Generation, which if you haven't seen it, it's like, oh, that thing is crazy. But anyway, and I don't think it's a mistake that one is kind of reminiscent of the other. They're kind of known for doing stuff like that, like they did the cabaret inspired collection last fall. I love OCC. They always do interesting collections. They do stuff that isn't like what everyone else is doing, and I really appreciate that because so many makeup companies come out with like almost identical products all the time. And yeah, you know, there are companies that have copied OCC, but they definitely have a unique product. So I want to talk a little bit about the stained glosses, which is what this collection is. By the way, OCC sent these to me. This was a complete surprise. So thank you, OCC, because this was an amazing thing to wake up to, and it's great to be able to swatch these for all of you out there in TV land. I also want to say that their stained glosses are totally different from their lip tars. So if you want to see a video talking specifically about lip tar, how to wear it, things to do when you're applying it, I have a really great video if you want to go ahead and click on this right here or in the description box down below. I will have that linked. It's how I use lip tars. I really like them. I don't know why I don't use them more often. I think I kind of forget about them, which is why I kind of need to move around things in my setup. Anyway, not important for this video. So before I get started with the Swatch Fest, I have played around with these a little bit, and I do know that they're different from the lip glosses or the stained, what do they call it? Stained gloss that they've come out with in the past. I have these ones here that they launched previously and one or two others that have like shimmer in them, and I've really never been much of a fan. These ones were kind of cool because, you know, they're like neon colors and they have like a super sheer kind of juicy look, which is really great for photo shoots. It's a really cool look. It gives you that like been sucking on a popsicle kind of look, and they were interesting to mix in with their lip tars to get new shades and stuff, but on their own, as an everyday person, I don't really use them. So it was just not one of those products that I would like really get it up for. It wasn't one of those products that I would recommend to people. I can't say that I've tested these extensively, but I did swatch them a little bit before I made this video, just to see if I, you know, if I liked them enough to make a video about them, and I was really impressed. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started with these swatches today. We're gonna start with this first one here, which is called HEDONIST. Of course it is. They have the best names, and it's a baby pink. What do they describe it as? They call it neon pastel pink. That's actually a pretty good description because it's really, really bright, but it is pastel at the same time. It's almost like a periwinkle pink. It's got a little bit of like a bluish tint to it. It's a little bit lip liney, if you know what I mean, but I mean, I think every color I think every lip product this shade I've ever tried has been kind of lip liney. It's just kind of the nature of the beast of pastel colors, particularly if they're glossy. I don't know, I'm either loving it or I'm hating it. I don't know. I could see this working really well with a monochrome look that's, in fact, it doesn't even really look all that bad with what I'm wearing right now. But this would look really cool with, I think, a monochrome makeup look. Oh yeah. This next one is called Dune, and this is a lovely gold color with a little bit of like a pinky base, so you can almost see in the tube a little bit that it's like almost like pink around the edges. This is really pretty. This is not one I thought that would be flattering. I think this would be super awesome as one to layer with other lip colors because it's going to give you that beautiful gold shine, but it actually looks pretty good on its own. This is one of those ones you could totally keep in your bag and just put over like a colored lip balm or something, and it would be gorgeous for summer. I'm actually surprised by this one because I didn't think I was going to like it at all, to be honest with you guys. So this next color is called Nomad, and this is a gorgeous sort of reddish brownish kind of color. Absolutely super flattering if you have blue eyes. Like, can we have a conversation about how blue this is making my eyes look? I can imagine this looking good on so many people. If you like Anita lip tar, which is one of my all-time favorite lip tars they've ever done, I would think this would be a great like lighter option. It would be very flattering on you if Anita's flattering on you. It also sort of reminds me a little bit of like a more flattering for me version of MAC's O lipstick. So how about we do? This next one is called Aurora, and this is a gorgeous pink tone coral. Lovely on the lips. It has sort of like a milky and yet translucent kind of look to it. It's very beautiful. It reminds me a lot of like MAC cream sheen glasses where they have that nice like milky translucent look. Feels and looks great. Doesn't really settle into lip lines. Maybe a little teeny tiny bit, but not terribly bad. And just overall really a flattering color. This is going to be completely perfect for summertime. Love, love, love. This next one is called Off-World, and this is interesting. It's translucent enough to not look too milky and so it doesn't look too lip liney, and it has this cool like violet lilac duochrome in it, so it's a really cool color. It's similar to Hedonist. You can see that they, you know, at first glance they look like they might be twins, but they're definitely not. Hedonist is more like a creamy pink, definitely on the more pastel side, very vibrant and heavy in pigmentation, whereas this one's a little bit more sheer. Sheer is a bad word, translucent's a better word, and this one would be so good for layering over other lip. Oh my god, this over Hoochie. Okay, I'll do that for you guys. So this is Off-World over Hoochie Lip Tar, and I think this looks kind of cool. It gives Hoochie a nice glossy finish, which otherwise it's a little bit more of them on the matte side. I also want to see what this looks like over Anime, so hold one second. I'm gonna go ahead and do that too. So here we have Off-World over Anime, and I actually think that this looks even cooler than it did over Hoochie. I really like this combination, so definitely Anime and Off-World. Okay in my book. So this last shade is called Concubine, and this one is awesome. OCC describes this as a warm plum neutral. I don't see this as a plum shade. To me it's much more on the peachier end of the scale, but it's not like a warm orangey peachy. There's, I don't know, we'll call it somewhat neutral. Gorgeous color, milky in finish, but doesn't really settle into lip lines. Or maybe it does a little bit, but I think with like lighter colors like Hedonist, it's just that it's so light that you can see it more in between your lip lines, whereas with a color like this, it's a little closer to my lip shade, so you don't really see it falling into cracks. Oh my god, I really, really like this one. This one is this collection is good. Good. Like the uglier faces, the better you think it looks or something. So I decided to go ahead and wear Nomad with just a tiny, tiny bit of Aurora mixed in just to make it a little bit more opaque. So yeah, I really like these. If you haven't ever used their stained gloss before, I will say they're kind of thin in texture. They're not like a traditional lip gloss where they're thicker and kind of sticky. So if you don't like sticky lip gloss, you'll probably really like these. But because they're not sticky lip gloss, they don't last as long as traditional lip gloss that's sticky, because the stickiness is the thing that makes it last. Additionally, I want to mention that these have peppermint oil, so if you find peppermint oil irritating, you probably won't like these, because that's kind of like the base of it is peppermint oil. But if you like that, it's great because they smell minty. It's actually not my favorite, but the smell kind of dissipates after a while and then I don't really notice that it's on. Last final thought on these is that they are thicker in viscosity than the ones that I had tried before, so I really like them. I'm actually really excited about this. I didn't expect to like this as much as I do, but I think this is a really great collection. All the colors are super wearable. There's no weird ones. I know some people don't like the weird colors that they come out with. I personally love the weird colors. I'm like, give me weird colors or give me death. One of my favorite lip products from all of last year was Sebastian, the lip tar that was like that gray death color. Oh my god, I love it so much. It's so pretty. So anyway, I think that's pretty much it for this video. You can get lip tars at OCC.com as well as at Sephora.com. I will have links to those sites in the description box down below for you if you're interested in picking any of these up. I'd like to know which one of these interests you. Are you interested in them at all? Do you dislike them? I want to know your thoughts, feelings, comments, concerns, all that nice neat stuff. Don't forget to leave me your feedback in the comment section below, and that is it. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Remember to just be yourself. See you, bye.